Yo, man, it's like life and shit. Sometimes we complicate that shit, and it's not even nearly as complicated as we're making it out to be. And it's understandable because a lot of people don't have certain experiences and perspectives. So, you might grow up extremely privileged and think you're going through hard times when you might be going through some regular ass shit. You know what I mean? I just say that to say, like, life is going to have its ups and downs, ebbs and flows. But it's like, realistically, you got to have the downs so you can have the ups. Like, you got to go broke so that you know how to manage your money when you back up. You got to learn the skills and habits that's necessary to maintain bread. Sometimes you got to be reminded of what you don't want to go back to, so next time when you up again and you start slipping, you might say to yourself, it's not that bad. Then you remember how fucked up you was and how people treated you when you was fucked up, and in certain circumstances you had to endure that you would have rather not, and how niggas enjoyed themselves and had lots of leisure, and they could have helped you, but they didn't because they ain't want to trade helping you to give up their leisure. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have to. That's perfectly fine. But them downs is to shape you for when you back up. You feel me? Like, you feel like you going down, but you really going up and down. But if you zoom out and look at the overall trajectory, you're going up. So even when you go down, you higher than the last time you was down. You might be higher. You might be higher than your last up. You know what I mean? So that's what life is. Now, I never thought I would reach this age and be down like this, you know what I mean? And it caused you to reflect deeply. And the one thing I could tell you is, life gets panned out by how you build it out. You know what I mean? Everything is a choice, a decision. So if you ain't got no money, it's because you ain't make the daily habit of seeking out money. You know what I mean? If you don't got no shorty, it's because you ain't been pursuing shorties on the daily. And it applies to everything. This shit seem obvious, but we seem to not realize literally life is what you make it. You know what I mean? You really just, whatever you trying to build, because that's what it is, it's a build. It's not an accident. It's not a blow up. It's a build. So you make that shit happen. Now, if you trying to get muscular, you know what I mean, you gotta start with whatever weight you could start at. You're not gonna hop on that bench press and start doing 350. You ain't never been in the gym in your life. You might have to start benching 40 pounds. Niggas gonna talk crazy about you. But as long as you consistent in that gym with your 40 turn to 60, 60 turn to 80, so on and so on until you get to that 350. But you gotta start. That's what it is. It's the start. But you know, like I said, life is just a bunch of small decisions and choices that pan out. So when you decide to, you know, chill with some shorty, she got the cheeks, but she don't got no ambition. You know, years pass, you invested your time into that shorty, and now you ain't accomplished what you was out to accomplish. Cause you was fucking with shorty, and shorty wasn't about nothing. You know what I mean? Me personally, I ain't bashing nobody, but you know, I'm a rapper. But in my community, you know, we heavy on the ageism. So once you a rapper at this age with no motion, you look crazy. You know what I mean? And I ain't even mad at it. Like, certain standards gotta be set. But, you know, there was choices. There was times where it's like you should have been working on your craft, and instead you playing video games. So now it's like, damn, why was I playing video games when I should have been out meeting the plugs, getting to know the DJs? It's because you surrounded yourself with niggas who play video games. So it was easy to play video games. So now these niggas is happy because they just want to play video games. They don't want nothing. I'm trying to, you know, be in a mansion with 5 bad joints. That's all my shorties on the roster. That sound crazy, but that's my goals. You know what I mean? Respect my goals, man. Respect my goals. But, so you know, 5-10 years pass, and 5-10 years pass, and the results of playing a lot of video games rear their ugly head. You know what I mean? I got what I deserve. You get what you deserve, but the people who help play a part in influencing you, granted, you responsible for yourself. So I can't even blame them, you know what I'm saying? But you responsible for yourself. So now these people, they just wanted to play video games. They happy with the results. So, you know, they just wanted to work their 9 to 5 and be with some shorty that got a fupa or whatever, you know what I mean? And that's cool, I'm not bashing that. Some bad joints with fupas. But it's like, that's not what I was ever on. That wasn't on my vision board, feel me? So I gotta live with that decision. So moving forward, it's like, yo, I gotta surround myself with what I want my future to look like. And once again, that's not bashing the people that I surrounded myself with in the past. But if they not fitting the vision, if I can't, if I'm looking at what they doing and how they living and what they talking about, and that's not what I want in my future, I gotta fall back. It's not that we can't be friends. It's just you gotta be demoted in my life, cause I'm the boss of my life at the end of the day. So you know what I mean? You doing work that I don't like, gotta demote you. Now if you harmful to my vision or life, you gotta get fired altogether. But you know, these was good people. They just had different visions. So you know, they demoted because I'm responsible for me, and it's on me to get me where I want to get me. So you know, when you got your life purpose and you chasing that shit, you gotta know these type of things. I ain't know that shit. Our biggest asset is time. So we gotta spend our time accordingly. Like, the most important things in life is your time, how you spend it, your health, energy, and your money. Like, that's really what you need to be focused on. I was gonna say as a man, that's what you need to be focused on, but on some human shit, these are the things in this modern society that we need to be focused up on. You know what I mean? If somebody wasting your time, they a dub. You cannot let people waste your time, bro. You cannot let people waste your time. Niggas waste your time, you gotta give them a stern warning that first time. Shit happens, you know what I mean? You can't just clip niggas right away. But somebody waste your time, give them that stern warning. That second time is clip. Can't get time back. You can get money back. You can't get time back. You gotta make sure you putting your energy in the right places. Like everything you do, you gotta filter that shit through your vision. It's like, okay, do these actions, as they build up over the years, as they compound over time, is this gonna lead to the vision? And that makes all the decisions easy. That makes every decision easy. If I sit back and say, okay, where's this headed? What's the trajectory of these current decisions and actions? Once you look at it that way, everything becomes easy. Like, should I invest my time into this? Is this making me healthier? Is this making me money? Is this building my skill set? Is this building my network within the bubble of vision that I had set for myself? If not, you gotta clip it, man. Like, at the end of the day, the vision is more important. The vision is what keeps you motivated. The vision is the point of life, really. Your vision. Over time, you gotta put everything over that. Family, friends. That has to come before that. That has to come way before that. Because them shit's gonna come and go. Friends gonna switch up. Even family gonna switch up. So you gotta, make sure you making decisions that's best for you in the very long term. You can have your friends, but they cannot come before the vision, bro. You gotta stay locked in. You gotta have a certain vigor, a certain fire about you. Like, yo, I'm not playing about this. We could play, but I don't play about this shit right here. And you gotta be on it. You know what I mean? Niggas, you can't have your friends calling you up to, oh, it's my birthday. Let's go to the club. Fuck out of here. Fuck your birthday, nigga. This is my life. When I'm not where I want to be in 10 years, you're not going to say, oh, my bad, I owe you. Nah, you're going to be like, you're going to forget about that shit. You're not even going to appreciate that I popped out. So I'm locked in. Because I'm responsible for me. That's what you're going to tell me. When I don't get to where I need to be, you're going to tell me that's on you. That's up to you. Exactly. So when it's your birthday, it's your daughter's birthday or graduation, I don't care. If I'm not where I need to be, that shit don't matter. That shit not important to me. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's gonna help me get to where I'm going other than me. You gotta understand, like, what did Jay-Z say? If you can't respect that, your whole perspective is whack. Same thing, even family. At the end of the day, family is important, but they don't dictate your life. You feel me? They want you to be what they want you to be. If that's not what you want to be, it's clip. And if you could feel however you want to feel, because this is my life, I gotta live my life and deal with the decisions that I made. And if you don't want what I want, then we gotta part ways. You know what I mean? Hopefully you mature enough to not be upset about that and just respect it. You know, I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, you know, vigorously and passionately go after your shit. Shit gotta get ugly sometimes. Like, a lot of y'all, especially in our community, you value looking successful way more than being successful. Like you can't get in the mud so that you can actually succeed. So you'd rather be mediocre but look successful. And that's a lot of you niggas' problem. Nah, I get ugly with it. If I gotta get ugly for 10 years straight to be good for the next 50, then that's what we gotta do. Niggas could bash me. I'm not trying to impress them. I'm trying to impress my accounts. So if we gotta get ugly for 10 years, we gonna get ugly. But y'all niggas, y'all can't say, damn, I can't get these Jordans. Let me get these Bobby sneakers. Y'all can't do that. Y'all gonna pop out. People gonna look at your feet. You gonna feel away. And you don't got the mental fortitude to just be like, it don't matter, I'm locked in. Nah, you care about what people think. And you think that's the way to be, caring about what people think. I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I'm trying to make sure I'm good. I'm trying to make sure that I'm lit. And it's not gonna happen through impressing people who don't actually even care about the even if they do care, they may not actually contribute to the things that make life good. They not gonna contribute to my health. They not gonna contribute to my pockets. They not gonna contribute to my energy and time being allocated in the right places. You know what I mean? So it don't make sense. Make it make sense. So you're investing in perception over the actual tangible and effective things that would improve life. And once you improve life, then you can invest in these things. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I know I'm kind of all over the place, but, you know, in the pursuit of my goals in life, it's had me going a lot of strange places. But I learned a lot. I gained a lot of perspective, a lot of insight. And the main thing I could say is, you know, It make life worth living. When you down, when you up, you got something to hold on to. And when you finally get there, it gets spicy. Life got flavor. That's what I mean by that. That make life spicy and flavorful. But yo, man, I'm gonna check back in with y'all, speak on some more topics later. I just wanted to hit y'all with that. Bless up.